Let me say a heartfelt Merry Christmas as we join for Central Moments again today. I hope your celebration today on Christmas Eve and tomorrow on Christmas Day are meaningful and hope-filled and joy-filled. But why do we actually say to each other, Merry Christmas? Why don't we say Happy Christmas or God bless you? We say Merry Christmas as part of our Christmas tradition. Well, these days are merry because of something more than what we've reduced the word merry to. For us, merry just means happy, or for some people it means we get tipsy or drunk. But the word merry really is an old Anglo-Saxon word, an old English word, which means great or strong or courageous, as well as that idea of being happy or of good heart. So in past days, when older English was used, gallant and brave soldiers were often called merry men, like Robin Hood and his merry men. He wasn't saying Robin Hood and his drunk men, he was saying Robin Hood and his courageous, good-hearted men. Or favorable weather was sometimes called merry weather, and a brisk wind was sometimes referred to as a merry gale. Strength, courage, well-being, wholeness. These are what we really need at Christmas, and this is the way in which God truly wants us to be merry, and where we got this tradition of saying Merry Christmas. In fact, when Jesus hung on Calvary's tree, he took my sin and yours on himself, and he died in our place so that we could be forgiven and freed for the power of rebellious selfishness and evil in our lives. And with our sin removed, he then made it possible for us to know and experience God's presence and power in our lives. He makes us his children. He fills us with his Spirit. And that alone is what provides strength and courage and hope in life. And that's what it really means to be merry in God's way, more than just, I'm kind of happy today. And that's, in fact, that merry heart that God brings us, that courageous and strong heart is what brings true joy. That filling of the nagging emptiness deep inside, and a peace with God on his terms and not on ours. The story is told of a little boy and his daddy who were driving home on a Christmas Eve during World War II. They drove past rows of houses with Christmas trees and decorations in the windows, but the little boy noticed that in many of the windows there was a star as well. And he asked, Daddy, why do some of the people have a star in the window? And his daddy said that star meant that the family had a son in the war. Well, as they passed the last house on those streets, suddenly the little boy caught sight of an evening star in the sky. And he said, look, Daddy, God must have a son in the war too. Yes, God did have a son in the war against the sin and spiritual darkness that we would otherwise have to do battle with on our own. And he won that war at Calvary's cross. What a courageous battle that must have been for the Christ who loves us. But because of his victory, the barrier of sin between God and us has been broken, and we can be truly and wholesomely merry, full of strength and courage, because we are forgiven and made new in Jesus. And so may you truly have a Merry Christmas this year, strong and courageous, forgiven and free, as we together prepare to enter after Christmas another new year. God bless you. And may I say to you, Merry Christmas.